Mark, back at the club, or starting at the club, how are you feeling?
I'm delighted to be here, delighted to have got Danny and Neil on board. You know, that we had to sort of hold back, just make sure that everything was done correctly. But exciting times. You know, the club's on a high, on a club with a momentum, and we want to make sure that we starting right from now. You know, with our recruitment, with our everything that we do, making sure that the training ground's as good as it can be, and that's what we want. We want to be the best we can, as be as competitive as we can, and try and build on what's gone on over the previous few years.
You mentioned the club up on a high. It must be quite odd for a manager to come into champions rather than a club that's struggling. What's the difference there for you, do you think?
Yeah, it is a little bit, but it's the best way, better way to be. You know, there's still lots to be done. The thing is, it's gone out of the National League into this league, and this league's a really tough league. The National League is too, but there is a slight step up. We've lost some players, whether it's willingly or whether they've departed for other clubs. It's about quickly assessing them, which we have been doing, and quickly putting into sort of assembling some recruitment drive that we think is going to work for the club and enhance the group that we've got.
How is sort of your first few weeks been? I know
a few days.
A few days even, yeah. Pre-season will come around quickly, and the start of the season will come around just as quick.
But that's life as a football manager, and you get on with it. So the first few days are hectic. Your phone doesn't stop with well wishes and people, you know, congratulating you on being back in and stuff like that. That's all I've had, but I've also had, you know, hundreds of agents throwing this player and that player at you. So we've sat down as a staff briefly yesterday and a bit more today, and we're going to carry on over the next couple of days, just putting all the names together, establishing exactly what we need to go with the group boys that we've already got, and then making sure that become, what, the 4th of August, that we're a competitive, physically capable group of players that want to play decent football, want to, you know, be as good as we can and really excite the public like they did last year.
You had a chat with the chairman about budgets and wage budgets, that sort of thing. Are you happy with those?
Yeah. Listen, you ask any manager if he's happy with a budget, he always wants more. But we spoke in detail, myself and Mark, and it's a competitive budget. It's not the top. I don't think it's at the bottom. I think we'll be, you know, competing for the right players. I think it's about myself, Danny, Neil, the chairman, and other people at the club working as hard as we can to get the best value that we can. But also, you know, that doesn't mean we're getting inferior players. You know, we believe the market they're in, we can get a squad of 20 players, 21 players if you like, where we can get some real quality, some young, hungry players to go with the group that we've already got.
You mentioned Danny and Neil, they're your assistant managers, two guys with huge experience here at Macclesfield. Yeah. Was that important to you?
That was massive to me, yeah. Obviously, me and Neil have worked together for about 9 years at previous clubs, and we've played together for probably 6 or 7 as well. So Neil's what I wanted to bring in, and the fact that he worked, the fact that he calls himself a Mac legend, so I have to believe that. He wants to show me his statue that's around here somewhere, but I haven't seen it yet. He's brilliant. He's really good for me. We know how each other work, and I think the Mac connection is just a real positive to go on top of that. Danny was outstanding last season, and he's at that age where, you know, do I see him playing 46 league games this season? Who knows? But I think it was the right thing that, you know, the chairman asked me if it was something I would consider, and I was delighted. It was really good. I thought it was the right thing to do. The more people that you've got connectivity with the club, the more people who the supporters can really relate to, I think the better.
First 3 fixtures of the year, they were announced today. It's Swindon away, Grimsby at home, and Oldham away. Those are 3 big clubs, 3 tough games to start your managerial career here off with.
Yeah, they're all on the same points as us at the moment. So, listen, we've just got to do everything we can between now and next week when we start back training, and then work as hard as we can in pre-season, work smart, work with a plan, and that's all done. You know, Neil and myself and Danny, we know what we're doing. Plans are in place. It's just now getting the players in, working with them to execute those plans, if you like. And come the first game of the season, we'll be as ready as anybody.
Now, have you got a target for this year about where you want Macclesfield to finish?
I'm a realist. We certainly won't have the biggest budget. I think most people would know that. But we aim to punch above our weight. We aim to overachieve. The club's overachieved this season, and we want to do that again. Where that takes us, you know, we don't know. But we're certainly not aiming just to stay in the division.
Awesome. Cheers very much.